Good morning and happy Children's Day to all. Today, I will briefly present the life and key policies of Jawaharlal Nehru, our first Prime Minister and the architect of modern India, who passionately worked for children's welfare, education, and national development. Jawaharlal Nehru was born on November 14, 1889, in Allahabad, now Prayagraj, India. He was the son of Motilal Nehru, a prominent lawyer and freedom fighter. Educated in England at Harrow School and Trinity College, Cambridge, Nehru returned to India in 1912 as a barrister and soon became deeply involved in the Indian independence movement. Nehru emerged as a central figure in India's struggle for freedom, serving as the president of the Indian National Congress in 1929, where he called for Purna Swaraj, or complete independence from British rule. He was imprisoned several times during the freedom movement. After India gained independence in 1947, Nehru became the country's first prime minister and held office until his death in 1964. His vision was to transform India into a modern, secular, socialist, and democratic nation. He worked to establish democratic institutions, promote scientific and technological progress, and foster industrialization through policies like the Nehru was instrumental in founding premier institutions such as the Indian Institutes of Technology, IITs, and the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, AIIMS. He also launched India's space program and championed education and scientific research as foundations for national development. On the international front, Nehru was a pioneer of the non-aligned movement, advocating for India's independent foreign policy during the Cold War, avoiding alignment with either the US or the Soviet bloc. His political philosophy emphasized democracy, secularism, socialism, humanism, unity in diversity, and equality of opportunity. Nehru envisioned India as a pluralistic society with equal rights for all religions and communities. He sought economic self-reliance, social justice, and upliftment of marginalized groups including women, untouchables, and tribal populations. His legacy includes shaping the Indian constitution and nurturing democratic governance with civil liberties and an independent judiciary. His birthday is celebrated as Children's Day in India. He passed away on May 27, 1964. Leaving behind a rich legacy as the architect of modern India, credited with laying the foundations for a progressive, industrialized, and democratic nation. Jawaharlal Nehru's vision. Democracy. Establishing a parliamentary democracy with free elections, civil liberties, and rule of law. Secularism. Equal respect and rights for all religions, secular governance. Socialism. State intervention for equitable resource distribution, public sector growth, land reforms. Modernization. Scientific progress and industrialization through institutions like IITs, AIIMS. Non-alignment. Independent foreign policy avoiding Cold War blocs. Social justice. Inclusive upliftment of marginalized communities. Education. Promoting literacy, technical education, and research. Unity and diversity. Building a pluralistic, tolerant society. This comprehensive vision shaped the developmental and political trajectory of independent India under Nehru's leadership. Through these measures, Nehru laid the foundation for India to develop into a knowledge economy, nurturing generations of scientists, researchers, engineers, and scholars who have propelled India to global recognition in space technology, information technology, medicine, and engineering.